You know when you go to Starbucks and you just want a small cup of coffee, but then you look at the menu and medium's only like 75 cents more, and you go, all right, I'll have a medium. And then you look at the menu again and realize large is only an additional 35 cents on top of that, and you go, fine, I'll get the large. And then what if you checked out and they said, do you want that coffee in a cup? And you said, yeah, of course I do. And they said, well, our coffee doesn't come with a cup anymore, you have to buy that separately. And you say, what are you talking about? No other coffee shop does that. And they go, don't worry about it, here, look at this chart. And you go, okay, well, that is pretty impressive. All right, I'll pay for the cup, I guess. And they say, well, you have to buy premium coffee if you want the opportunity to pay for the cup. And you say, how much is that? And they say $4,000. That's basically what Apple has just done with the new M3 Macbook Pros. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This video is sponsored by Click-a-Snap, which is a brand new social media platform. It's one part Instagram, one part Shutterstock, and one part Google AdSense all wrapped into one. The most unique element of Click-a-Snap is that you get paid up to $9 for every 1,000 views your images get, which is honestly much more than we get paid on YouTube. And if you want, you can choose to sell your photos on the platform as well. Unlike every other social media platform, with Click-a-Snap, you don't have to give up your image rights, you don't have to figure out how to game some algorithm, and there's no data harvesting or selling to third-party entities. If you're a photographer looking for a new way to display your work while also making money, join Click-a-Snap in the link below. Apple just released 3 new chips, the M3, M3 Pro, and M3 Max. Now the M2 series of chips came out less than a year ago, and it seems like they're trying to erase those chips from history because in every single comparison, they compared the new M3 to the 2-year-old M1.
Is up to 60% faster than the 13-inch MacBook Pro with M1.
Up to 30% faster than the M1 family. CPU performance as M1, faster than the M1 family, faster than M1, faster than M1 Pro. 80% faster than M1 Max.
The old 13-inch MacBook Pro with the Touch Bar has now been retired, and it's been replaced with the new 14-inch MacBook Pro. Starting at just $1,600, this is a pretty impressive computer for the price, except for 2 main problems. First of all, this laptop has been software locked to just 1 external display. So if you want 2 external displays, you're gonna have to upgrade to the M3 Pro, and if you want up to 4, you'll have to upgrade to the M3 Max. The other issue is RAM. At $1,600, the fact that this laptop only comes with 8 gigabytes of memory is pretty insane. The new iPhone 15 Pro has 8 gigabytes of memory, and most people do a lot more multitasking on a laptop than they do on a phone. Apple knows this, and it only cost an extra $200 for 16 gigabytes of RAM, but if you want to upgrade to 32, you can't. You have to upgrade your entire processor up to the M3 Pro. Don't worry, it only costs a little bit more. The M3 Pro MacBook Pro starts at $2,000, and for that you get 11 CPU cores and 14 GPU cores. But if you spend just a little bit extra, you can have the full power of the M3 Pro and get 12 CPU cores and 18 GPU cores. All right, that's probably worth it, but this laptop comes with 18 gigabytes of RAM, not quite enough. You're probably going to want to upgrade. That's okay, it just costs a little bit more. 512 gigs of storage definitely isn't enough, but if you just spend a little bit more, you could go up to a terabyte. Now this laptop has jumped from $1,600 to $2,600, but wait, there's more. Apple has purposefully made the Pro chips less powerful this year compared to the last generations. First, the memory bandwidth used to be 200 gigabits per second, but this year it has been lowered to 150 gigabits per second. To get the same performance as the M2 Pro, you're now going to have to get the M3 Max. Now in the keynote, Apple bragged about how power efficient the new chips are, but they failed to point out that they have removed performance cores and replaced them with efficiency cores. If you want more performance, you're going to need more performance cores. That's just gonna cost a little bit extra. The most expensive M3 Max chip has 12 performance cores and 4 efficiency cores. Now this chip does come with 48 gigs of RAM, which is nice, but for just $200 more, you can get 64, sure, why not? And now my $1,600 laptop has jumped to $3,900, the most expensive computer I have ever purchased in my entire life. And that's before tax. With tax, I'm up over $4,300 for a laptop. And that's the story of how I was conned into buying a laptop that I really don't need. Well done, Apple.